Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are at. How are we doing? How are we feeling today? I hope amazing. So I wanted to share this story about my homie Santiago from Portugal. My man Santiago wanted to always travel and see the world, right? So my man Santiago became a shepherd because his father suggested becoming a shepherd because shepherds are the only people his dad knows that actually get to travel and see the world. So my man Santiago becomes a shepherd. He's traveling, seeing the world, and he's looking forward to going into this town to sell wool and meet this girl and all of this fly stuff. And while he's on this journey, right, Santiago has a dream. And in this dream, there's a young boy that grabs Santiago's hand and is taking Santiago somewhere that kind of somewhat looks like the pyramids. And Santiago woke up the next morning trying to interpret the dream, and he just couldn't make sense of it. So he's continuing his journey on his way to this town to sell wool so he can make money to continue his travels and also meet this girl that he thought was the love of his life. And while he's on his journey, he has another dream, and it's the same similar dream. And it's a young boy grabbing Santiago's hand and telling Santiago to come with me so I could show you these pyramids. And Santiago just can't make sense of this vivid dream, but it stuck out to him so much. So while Santiago's continuing his journey, Santiago goes to a gypsy. And he goes to this gypsy to interpret the dream. And this gypsy says to Santiago, she's like, son, you have treasure waiting for you in Egypt. And Santiago's just like, what? Like, how am I going to get to Egypt? I don't even, like, how? And he disregards the gypsy. And the gypsy says to him, well, if you don't believe me, I'll do this consultation for free. And if you actually get your treasure in Egypt, bring it back to me and we're square. Santiago goes about his day to day. He's not trying to hear none of that. And while Santiago's on his journey, he meets this gentleman and he's having a conversation with the gentleman. And this gentleman tells him, like, yo, you have a personal legend that you must pursue. And you have treasure waiting for you. And Santiago looks at him and he's just like, what? How could this man know about this treasure? I didn't speak to anybody about it. And he continues to listen to this gentleman, coming to find out this gentleman's actually a king. And he's telling Santiago everybody has a personal legend. Everybody has something that they must pursue in life. So Santiago's just like, yo, I don't even know how I'm going to get to Africa. He has no idea how he's going to get to Africa. And his king suggests, he's like, hey, listen, maybe you want to sell your sheep. Santiago's like, nah, I can't sell my sheep because this is the only way I'm getting around. This is how I'm traveling the world. This is how I'm doing my thing. And the king was like, well, I don't know what to tell you. This is the best option that I can give you. So Santiago listens and he actually sells his sheep. So he gets a couple coins, and the king, on top of the coins, the king gives him 2 stones. And the 2 stones, the king says, anytime you feel unsure of something, rub these 2 stones together and it'll let you know if you're going in the right direction or not. My man Santiago took that advice, and now my man Santiago is on his boat on his way to Africa. Tell me what you guys think. Do you think Santiago made the right decision? Did he make the right move? Or would you have done it differently? You know, leave a comment, shoot me a message. Let's have a conversation. I have more details for you guys later. Peace.